Stop everything now and be aware of those who speak behind your back, for their words are filled with envy. There is a woman who cannot stand to see you rise, and she has chosen deception as her weapon. She spreads rumors of a false pregnancy, hoping to stir confusion and damage your reputation. Her heart burns with jealousy because she sees the favor upon your life. She knows that blessings are coming your way, and she cannot handle the thought of you receiving more than her. Instead of fixing her own path, she seeks to create chaos in yours. But do not be shaken by the lies she tells. The truth will always reveal itself in due time, and those who scheme will face their own downfall. Like this divine video if you believe truth will always win. She watches your every move, trying to find ways to bring you down. Her words are laced with deception, hoping to turn others against you. But no matter how many lies she tells, your destiny remains untouched. She underestimates the power that is guiding you. You are not walking alone, and divine forces are clearing the path ahead. Every falsehood she spreads will be turned against her in due time. Your spirit is stronger than the whispers of the jealous. Their envy cannot steal the blessings that are meant for you. Type Amen to claim divine protection. She smiles in your face but speaks against you in secret. Her heart is filled with bitterness because she sees your light shining. The thought of your success makes her uneasy, and she will stop at nothing to ruin your name. But every attempt to harm you will be reversed. The energy she puts into her schemes will return to her tenfold. You are divinely protected, and no false rumor can break what is meant to be yours. The lies she spreads will not prosper. The universe is watching, and justice will be served in your favor. Type 777 if you trust in divine justice. Archangel Michael says, do not lower yourself to the level of those who spread lies. Your energy is too powerful to be wasted on those who dwell in negativity. Stay focused on your path, and let the higher forces handle those who try to bring you down. They may attempt to tarnish your name, but their words will hold no power. Truth has a way of surfacing, and their deception will soon be exposed. The more they try to pull you back, the stronger you will become. Hold your head high, for you are walking with divine favor. No force of jealousy can change what has been written for you. Type 111 if you receive this message of strength. She is desperate to make people believe her lies. Her own insecurities drive her to create stories that do not exist. She cannot stand the way others admire you, so she seeks to turn admiration into doubt. But those who truly know you will not be swayed. Your character speaks louder than any false rumor. The people who matter will see the truth, and the deceiver will be left in shame. This is not the first time jealousy has tried to attack you, and it will not be the last. But every time, you will rise higher, untouched by the negativity. Type 555 if you know nothing can stop your rise. Her own darkness blinds her from seeing the truth. Instead of building herself up, she chooses to waste her time trying to tear you down. But what she does not realize is that her actions are only hurting herself. Karma does not ignore those who spread deceit. Every false word she speaks is a chain that binds her to her own downfall. The energy she sends out will return, and she will be trapped by her own schemes. Meanwhile, you will continue to elevate. Nothing can block the favor that surrounds you. Type Amen if you know favor is upon you. Archangel Michael says, keep your spirit free from the poison of those who envy you. Their words may try to shake you, but they will never break you. Your purpose is greater than the gossip of small minds. The divine forces are moving in your favor, and no rumor can stand against that power. You were chosen for something bigger, and no lie can remove you from your path. Stay strong and keep your focus on what truly matters. Every attempt to harm you will turn into a stepping stone for your success. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Type 999 if you know you are divinely guided. Her desperation grows as she sees her lies failing. She thought she could control the narrative, but the truth is stronger than deception. No matter how much she tries, she cannot rewrite what is destined for you. Her envy will consume her, and her downfall will come from the very lies she spreads. The people she hoped to turn against you will see through her deception. She will be left with nothing but the consequences of her own actions. You will continue to rise, untouched and victorious. No false rumor can hold you back from what is meant to be yours. Type 222 if you stand strong against negativity. Your spirit is resilient, and nothing can break it. You are built for greater things, and no envious heart can take that away. Stand firm, for your victory is assured. The divine sees everything, and justice is always served. Lies may spread for a moment, but they will never last. Truth will always prevail, and you will emerge stronger than ever. Stay confident in who you are, and do not let the words of the envious affect you. Your future is bright, and nothing can dim your light. Type Amen if you believe in your victory. Archangel Michael says, you must stay vigilant, for not everyone has good intentions. There is a person who is using your name in deceit, crafting lies that were never yours to carry. She is pretending to be pregnant, and she wants others to believe that you are involved. Her reasons are not pure, and her heart is filled with hidden motives. She seeks to damage your reputation, to create chaos where there was once peace. The lies she spreads are meant to shake your foundation, but you will not be moved. The truth is stronger than deception, and her scheme will not last forever. The more she weaves her web of lies, the closer she moves to her own downfall. Type 333 if you believe truth will always shine through. She is watching closely, waiting to see how you will react. She hopes to stir fear in your heart, to make you doubt your own path. But she does not understand the strength that resides within you. No falsehood can take away what is meant for you. No fabricated story can steal the blessings that are on their way. You are protected, and no enemy can change that. She speaks with confidence, believing her lies will hold power. But no amount of deception can change the truth. Type Amen if you trust in divine justice. Her jealousy has taken root, twisting her thoughts into a dark plan. She envies the way you carry yourself, the way people admire you. She cannot stand your light, so she tries to throw shadows over your name. But she does not know that your spirit is untouchable. She does not realize that her attempts to harm you will only strengthen your destiny. Every lie she tells will be reversed, and every false claim will be exposed. The people who once believed her will begin to see the truth. Her deception will crumble under the weight of her own dishonesty. Type 777 if you know deception will never win. Archangel Michael says, do not waste your energy on those who thrive in deceit. The battle is not yours to fight, for divine forces are handling this situation. You are being lifted above the lies, and the truth is setting you free. She may think she has control over the narrative, but her time is running out. Those who once listened to her will begin to doubt. The cracks in her story will grow, and her mask will fall. There is nothing she can do to stop what is coming. Truth is more powerful than any deception she creates. Type 111 if you believe truth will always rise. She thought she could use your name for her own gain. She believed she could manipulate others into seeing you as the villain. But her lies have an expiration date, and that date is approaching fast. She is growing desperate as she sees her control slipping away. She scrambles to hold on to her web of deceit, but it is falling apart. The truth is making its way to the surface, and nothing can stop it now. You do not need to defend yourself, for your character speaks louder than words. The people who truly know you will not be deceived. Type 555 if you stand strong against lies. She is beginning to see the consequences of her actions. She thought she could play this game forever, but now the weight of her own deception is pressing down on her. Every lie she spoke is returning to her, bringing turmoil into her own life. Meanwhile, you continue to rise. Nothing can hold you back, not even the false stories she tells. You are stepping into a season of divine justice, where every truth will be revealed. Her envy will destroy her before it ever reaches you. What was meant to harm you will only make you stronger. Type Amen if you receive this message of strength. Archangel Michael says, let go of the burden of others' lies. You do not need to prove yourself, for the divine sees everything. Those who work against you will soon realize they were only working against themselves. She thought she could control the way others see you, but she forgot one thing: truth has a way of shining through. No matter how far her deception spreads, it will always be outshined by what is real. Her plans are collapsing, and there is nothing she can do to stop it. You are walking in favor, and nothing can remove that from your life. You are covered, and no enemy can change what is destined for you. Type 999 if you trust in divine protection. She sees the shift happening, and it terrifies her. She wanted to control the story, but now she is the one losing control. She can feel the truth creeping in, ready to dismantle everything she created. She tried to use your name for her own advantage, but it is backfiring. The more she speaks, the more people begin to doubt her. Her lies are no longer convincing, and soon, she will stand alone. While she faces the consequences of her actions, you will continue to move forward. You will not be weighed down by the schemes of the envious. Type 222 if you know no one can steal your destiny. She thought she could escape the results of her deception, but every action has a consequence. The energy she put into her lies is returning to her, and she is beginning to feel it. She wanted to see you suffer, but now she is the one struggling. But you do not need to celebrate her downfall, for your focus is higher. Your eyes are set on your own path, and that is why nothing can stop you. You are protected, you are favored, and you are rising above it all. Keep moving forward, for nothing can hold you back. The truth is your greatest defense. Type Amen if you know nothing can break you. Archangel Michael says, the truth will always shine through, no matter how deep the deception. There is a woman who has let bitterness take over her heart, and now she is spreading lies. She is claiming to be pregnant with your child, but her words are built on nothing but falsehood. She does this not out of love, but out of revenge. She seeks to destroy your peace and shake your foundation. But no matter what she says, no matter how loudly she shouts her lies, the truth will not be buried. Her plan is to turn others against you, to make you doubt yourself, to create chaos in your life. But she underestimates the power of divine protection that surrounds you. Type 333 if you believe truth will always prevail. She wants to see you crumble under the weight of her deception. She thinks that if she tells the lie enough times, people will believe it. But she does not realize that her own deception is a trap that she has set for herself. Lies may spread for a moment, but they can never replace the truth. The higher forces are already working to expose her. What she meant for your downfall will become her own undoing. Her words will turn against her, and her falsehoods will bring her nothing but regret. You, however, will remain untouched by her deceit. Type Amen if you trust in divine justice. She watches you from the shadows, hoping to see you react. She wants to see you break under the pressure of her lies. But you are stronger than she ever realized. You are not walking this path alone. There are forces greater than any falsehood guiding your steps. You are moving forward while she is trapping herself in the web of deceit she has woven. What she hoped would bring you pain will instead become your greatest testimony. You are stepping into a season of exposure, where every lie will be undone. Type 777 if you know deception will never win. Archangel Michael says, do not be consumed by the negativity of those who seek to destroy you. They can whisper, they can shout, but they cannot rewrite what has already been written. Your destiny is untouched by the hands of the envious. She may fool some for a time, but no lie can stand against divine truth. The people who truly matter will see through her deception. Her desperation will only expose her more and more each day. Her mask is slipping, and she is beginning to feel the weight of her own dishonesty. The universe is already working to set things right. Type 111 if you trust in divine timing. She has convinced herself that if she lies enough, she will get what she wants. She believes she can manipulate the truth to fit her desires. But the power she thinks she holds is slipping from her fingers. She wanted to ruin your reputation, but instead, she is ruining her own. She wanted to bring you down, but you are only rising higher. Her own lies will become the reason she is left behind. The people she once fooled will begin to see her for who she truly is. Her deception is unraveling before her eyes. Type 555 if you know no enemy can change your fate. She is losing control, and she knows it. She thought she could trap you in her web, but now she is the one tangled in it. The more she tries to push her falsehoods, the weaker they become. She is desperate now, trying to hold on to the story she created. But desperation does not create truth, it only exposes lies. And every single one of her lies is coming back to haunt her. Meanwhile, you are untouched by her schemes. The light surrounding you is too powerful for her darkness to penetrate. Type Amen if you receive this message of strength. Archangel Michael says, you do not need to defend yourself against lies. The truth does not need defense, it simply stands firm, unmoved by deception. You are protected, covered, and guided by forces greater than anything working against you. She thought she could rewrite your story, but she does not hold the pen. Her deception has no power over your reality. She is exhausting herself trying to change something that cannot be changed. No rumor, no false claim, no whisper of deceit can alter what has been divinely planned for you. Your destiny is written in truth, not in the words of the envious. Type 999 if you trust in divine protection. She is running out of people to believe her. The story she so carefully crafted is starting to break apart. The truth is seeping through the cracks, exposing her one piece at a time. She never expected this. She thought she had control, but now she sees how powerless she really is. Her deception is no match for the truth that is being revealed. She will soon realize that what she meant for harm has only made you stronger. While she faces the consequences of her choices, you will continue to rise. Type 222 if you know no one can steal your destiny. She is beginning to fear the truth, for she knows it is coming. She tried to escape it, tried to bury it under more lies, but the weight is becoming too heavy. The more she runs from it, the faster it chases her down. She wanted to create pain in your life, but now she is the one feeling the pressure. She is watching everything slip through her fingers. The very people she wanted to deceive are turning against her. Her own words have become her greatest enemy. What she spoke against you is now returning to her. Type Amen if you know the truth always wins. She is left standing in the ruins of her own deception. She thought she was building something strong, but all she built was a house of lies. And now, that house is crumbling before her eyes. But you are untouched by the destruction. You were never part of the deception, and that is why it cannot harm you. You are stepping forward, unbothered, while she is left dealing with the consequences of her own making. Stay focused, stay strong, and keep walking forward. The truth will always be your greatest shield. Type Amen if you believe your future is unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, you must be aware of the unseen forces working behind the scenes. Someone is using your name in ways you never expected. They are printing it on something without your permission, hoping to twist your identity for their own gain. This is no coincidence, and it is not an accident. There are people who do not want to see you rise, so they try to manipulate your image. They believe that if they control your name, they can control your destiny. But they do not understand that your name is protected by divine forces. No amount of deception can rewrite the truth of who you are and what you are meant to be. Type 333 if you believe your name holds power. They are doing this in secret, hoping you will not notice. They think they can use your name for their own benefit without facing consequences. But what is done in the dark will always come to light. They are placing your name on things that do not belong to you. They are trying to forge connections that were never meant to exist. They want people to believe something that is not real. They think they are in control, but they have underestimated the power of divine justice. The truth will rise, and their deception will be exposed. Type Amen if you trust that truth always prevails. They may have convinced others for a time, but deception never lasts forever. They can print your name, they can spread their lies, but they cannot change who you truly are. Your spirit is stronger than any falsehood they create. Their plan was to confuse and mislead. They wanted people to question you, to see you in a different light. But instead, their lies will only bring clarity to those who are watching. The ones who truly matter will see through their deception. The people meant to stand with you will not be fooled. Type 777 if you believe deception will always fail. Archangel Michael says, no force on earth can steal your identity. Your name carries weight beyond what these deceivers understand. They can attempt to manipulate it, but they can never take away the truth. The divine is already moving against those who try to use your name in vain. They will soon see that their actions carry consequences. The very thing they tried to use against you will turn back on them. Their plan is already falling apart. Their own desperation is leading them to make mistakes. Type 111 if you know no enemy can stand against divine power. They thought they could remain hidden, but they are now being watched. Every move they make is being revealed. The higher forces are allowing them to expose themselves through their own actions. They were confident at first, but now fear is creeping in. They are starting to realize they have overstepped. They are beginning to understand that they have awakened something far greater than themselves. The truth is moving faster than they ever expected. Their lies are losing strength by the second. Type 555 if you know that justice is unstoppable. They thought your silence meant weakness, but it was only patience. You do not need to fight this battle alone, for divine forces are already handling it. Your only task is to stay focused and continue forward. They are losing control of their narrative. They wanted to rewrite your story, but their own lies have trapped them. They are now scrambling, trying to cover the holes in their deception. The pressure is building, and soon they will have no way out. Everything they have done in secret will soon be on full display. Type Amen if you believe the truth cannot be hidden. Archangel Michael says, they underestimated the power of divine protection. They believed they could move in shadows, but the light is too strong. Their schemes will never be enough to undo what has been divinely planned for you. They wanted to take your name and use it for their own gain. But they did not realize that your name is shielded, guarded by forces beyond their understanding. No manipulation can change the path that has been laid before you. What they intended for harm will only bring you greater elevation. What they meant to use against you will only become a testimony of your resilience. Type 999 if you know your name is untouchable. They wanted to claim something that was never theirs to hold. They wanted to rewrite your story, but their ink will never last. The truth is etched in something much stronger, something that cannot be erased. They see now that their power was an illusion. They thought they were in control, but now they feel their grip slipping. The more they try to hold on, the faster the truth moves to dismantle their lies. They are now being forced to face the reality of their actions. The weight of their deception is crashing down upon them. Type 222 if you believe truth will always conquer falsehood. They thought they were playing a game, but now they see the cost. They thought they could move unnoticed, but now they are exposed. Everything they built on deception is collapsing before their eyes. They no longer have the confidence they once did. They see that they are fighting against something far greater than themselves. The divine has spoken, and their actions will not go unanswered. While they deal with the consequences, you will continue to rise. You will not be shaken, for your path is secure. Type Amen if you believe no enemy can stop your destiny.